Morning thoughts, day 6. Today I walked out my door and there was snow everywhere. My automatic thought was, it's freezing cold, I don't want to go out in this weather. But the problem about that thought is I think that every single year that it snows. I do not like the cold weather and snow. It is the worst weather you can have. I don't care if people think it's beautiful. I don't care if people think it's, nice. I don't. So this got me thinking about how I want to move forward with my dream of owning 10 acres of land and raising all my own meat. Because when you have cows, if you want to get them from calves, they generally take about 18 to 24 months to mature. So in my case, that would mean they'd have to have 2 winters maybe, that they'd have to be outside. Now, do I get cows that are hardy and able to be outside, but then they might not be as nice as meat, they might not produce as much? Or do I have to create some sort of infrastructure so then over winter time, they are able to, survive the winter? But the thing about me wanting to start to do this is I wanted it so then I could raise all my own meat, and then by the time it comes to the end of the season, about autumn time, that's when I can actually just basically have 0 animals to look after. That also comes down to obviously pigs, lambs, chickens. Now chickens, I have to come to my allotment every day to sort out. And this morning, obviously, there was loads of snow. Luckily, the waters didn't freeze over. And I'm kind of used to just coming to sort these out because I'm walking the dog. The infrastructure's already here because I built it when I got the allotment. So there isn't really much I need to do. But if I was going to get some land, then would I need some sort of indoor environment for them to be basically over the winter? So then that's an extra cost that's going to add on to the grand total sum that I'd need if I was going to start raising the animals. So this got me thinking about how I wanted to do it. So maybe would I want to get maybe some like battery hens, ex-battery hens that are roughly about 18 months old, and they've got maybe about 6 months to 8 months left of good egg laying before that dramatically drops. So do I, at the start of every season, get a load of ex-battery hens, knowing that full well that they'll be gone by the end of the season, and I'll just butcher them, either sell them as dog meat or broilers, and then each year just do that, so then I don't have to worry about the infrastructure for the egg layers. Now, as for meat chickens, you've got to have like a chicken tractor and you've got to move it along, which is, not too bad. You don't generally do them over winter anyway. So I think the key thing is, when you want to become free, like literally, doesn't matter if it's making money online, doesn't matter if you're raising your own animals, it doesn't matter if you want to go and travel the world. You've got to design the life how you want it. Because if I didn't think about anything like this, I would literally got the animals and been like, oh shit. Now what do I do over winter time? That's going to cost me money. Now I've got to look after these over winter time. I've got to go out there every single day to let them out and to feed them and everything else. Am I willing to do that and get in the cold to do it? Taking a step back sometimes and not thinking about what you want and thinking about what you don't want will actually lead you to a path that you do want, because you got rid of all the things you think, nope, fuck that shit. I want to move towards the shit that I actually want to do. So that's just my morning thoughts for today. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you have been thinking about doing, and I'll see you in tomorrow's morning thoughts.